I'm a controller for a nonprofit in Chicago. We are owed $350,000 from the state to support our operation in the Sheridan Correctional Facility. We do job training for people there, and we have an 80% track record of getting guys jobs that are coming out and not going back to the hood, not going into drugs or anything else. And that's what we're all about, but the state has, basically put a stranglehold on us.
I'm the executive director of Courage Connection. It is arguably the oldest battered women's shelter in the nation. It was the first hotline. Last year we helped over 1,400 people. We helped over 800 people in crisis. More than 300 people get orders of protection, and we provided more than 24,000 nights of shelter in our community. It's a huge impact. But because of the state budget crisis, in April, 2 days before payroll, I had $300 in the bank, specifically because I wasn't getting money from the state of Illinois.
When I was governor, Speaker Madigan's been speaker forever. I think he went back to Lincoln's time. But we used to fight, but it never was personal. I mean, I used to have him down for lunch every day when we were in an impasse, trying to figure out how do we get each other off the limb. But unfortunately, that's not true today. It's become much more personal. Again, Chris mentioned the amount of money being spent attacking people on their personal character. It's really hard to call someone a crook and then expect them the next day to sit down and compromise with you.
We are a 44-year-old nonprofit agency, again, located in Southern Illinois. And over the last 22 months, I'm sorry, I get pretty emotional. We have had devastating impact to the people we serve and to our community because of the budget impasse. Nearly 20% of our staff in those programs, those are people who've been with our agency for years. And when we said and told them that their positions were being eliminated, they cried, not because their position was being cut, but because of the effects they knew it would have on the people that they served.
Parliamentary procedure says that we can only vote on and deal with the bills that come before us. And in the 3 years that I've been there, we have not worked on a pension bill. We have not worked on a budget. We haven't even done our constitutionally required job of figuring out what is our revenue for the year. I feel really very much on the sidelines, waiting for something to happen, waiting to be allowed to vote on some of these big issues. I don't like to say that you have to look to the the leaders, but that's the reality of the life that I've been living down there.
I know a majority of the students that I interact with on a daily basis are thinking about going to Colorado or, Tennessee just approved, public tuition for, I believe it's 4 years, it might be 2 years, I can't remember, but this should be a wonderful state. We have so much to offer. We have arid land, we have thriving metropolises, everything, and it just, I couldn't picture living anywhere else in this country, but if there's no opportunities available to me, where else do I go?
The state is losing on a net basis 16,000 high schoolers every year. We only retain 1 in 3 of the applicants to the University of Illinois. And when we ask them why they're not coming, this is a big issue, the confidence issue that was raised there. Also the financial issue. There are great concerns about pension deficits and about the cost of public higher education.
Usually, when legislators vote for a tax increase, they do so in exchange for saying, I'm voting for this, I don't like it, but because I'm voting for this, we're going to get to do a lot of good stuff. But in this instance, they're going to have to say, we're going to vote for a lot of increases of taxes and still have to cut a lot of stuff.
If we solve this tomorrow, don't expect in a week everything's going to be back to normal in Illinois. It's going to take a long time. And I think everyone here who said maybe you're not affected, yes, you are affected. You just may not know it. But everyone in this state has been affected, and not in a positive way.